Hello, my name is Sausage, and welcome to my playthrough of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I'm going to go ahead and get this started, and then I will do my background on this game. So we're going to select a new game. The only save file I have on here is just testing, because I lost my original Nintendo Switch save data. Long story. So yes, I have played this game before. One of my favorite Zelda games of all time, and excited to finally get a let's play of this going. So I'm going to. Oh, okay. One, I'm going to do my best not to talk over any voice acting.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Alright, so it's probably been about 5 years since I played this game, so I may be a little rusty. Oh, also, yeah, for any of you who don't know, so this at the intro, my name is Sausage. Welcome to my channel. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. If you don't, please do it anyway. Would make me happy. So, yeah, let's get this going. Super excited to be playing this. So I've played this game all the way through. I don't think I've played
That
the
is a Sheikah
DLC.
slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So that would be new to me. And then I have not played Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm doing this as a warm up for Tears of the Kingdom. I know nothing about Tears of the Kingdom aside from what they showed you in a trailer or on some like E3 stuff. And obviously what you see on TikTok, so I know kind of what some of the powers are, but I know nothing about the story whatsoever of Tears of the Kingdom. So if you're looking forward to a completely blind playthrough of that, stay tuned. I will be doing that as soon as I'm done with this game. Alright. So we got Link in his boxer shorts here. We're going to go ahead and equip some armor.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Authenticating. Sheikah site confirmed. Yeah, I first played this game like the minute the Nintendo Switch came out. I booted this up and played it. And I've played it like a little bit after that.
Link,
So I think Nintendo Switch came out
you
like
are the
7 years
light.
ago or something like that.
Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Be If you're worried about irritation, I don't whistle sprint. How do you... I need to remember the controllers for this. Yeah, I am aware of all the speedrun strats. Don't know how to execute any of them, so you will not be seeing a lot of that. So I plan to do pretty much an all shrines run. I don't want to say I'm going to do a 100% run because I'm going to try to do some of the camera stuff to the extent that up until I get bored of it. And then I will get as many Korok seeds as I can. I know to do, and I'm going to try not to spoil too much for anyone who may not have seen this game. Yeah, you only need a certain percentage of the Korok seeds to max out your what they're used for. So hopefully I know enough locations. Like, I'm sure there are some that are immediately next to me that I'm not aware of. But yeah, that opening intro, I failed to say, is one of the best in video game history, in my opinion. Just overlooking the huge open world that you get to traverse. I grew up with Ocarina of Time. Like, I had played some of the old, like, original Zelda 1 and 2 when I was a little kid. But the first one I really got into was Ocarina of Time, and at the time, I thought there's nothing that could get better than it. Majora's Mask was fantastic too, so were Skyward Sword and all the other Zelda iterations, but this one's something special. So nothing like your very first Zelda game, but this one completely tops all of them. Beg your pardon, I do believe that's my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It's a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. Just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That's fair enough. I won't do that for Link's voice the whole time. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Stick point. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. You know what, I think I might turn down my mic just a tad. There we go. Hopefully I'm not peaking anymore. Okay. It's another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Do I need to say anything? Oh ho ho, what are you doing? Action by a fireside, of course. Cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. Okay. How do you... Okay. Again, I'm going to be a bit raw at this. Is X attack? That's weird. Oh, I wanted that lizard. Okay. You can't glide yet. Oh,
Link.
spoiler.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
What's the... I'm using a Switch 2 Pro controller, so I'm trying to get used to that. How do you dive? There. Speaking of Koroks, you're not Hetsu. You can see me. I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hetsu, please return this to him. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. Okay. Oh, I don't want to drown. Yeah, so there's stamina meter. If it runs out when you're sprinting, you just stop running. And then if it runs out while you're in water, you lose a heart. Oh, I didn't know that this was here. I'll have to remember that and come back. So actually, if you do, it's easier when you have a map. But I can, like, you can mark. Can you even do it yet? Can't do it yet. You need the map open. Pretty sure. I don't see a way to... Oh, you can pin. So I can pin... Hey, there's treasure here. So I can... I'll know to come back for treasure if I care to. Butterflies. Yeah, let's... We will do plenty of exploring a little later. I want to get all of the base stuff done. Actually, I mean, is there ever a reason to come back to the Great Plateau? But I want some more of my, no, actually. That shouldn't. I knew that would do that. Oh. Roasted drumstick in a barrel. I've heard of it in a bucket. Oh. How do you... Right stick. Throw a weapon. I forgot about that. Let's... Oops. I didn't know you could sort inventory. That's crazy. Alright. Monster parts. We'll figure out what those are used for in a little bit. I mean, basically, there's a whole crafting and cooking system in this game. Weapons, all weapons, with the exception of one in particular. If you're a fan of Zelda, you could probably guess which one. Are breakable in this game. I think it's just the one. Ooh, having trousers for free. That was nice. Oh, I know where you can get another piece of gear for free, too. So, again, it's been a number of years since I played this, but I have watched a few Let's Plays of other people over the years. I don't have any long range right now. Let's just... Whoa. I will get used to this. if you ever want to put out a weapon that's on fire, just unequip it, re-equip it. Wooden weapons will catch fire. They will burn completely up. Do I want to mess with this right now? I would like to have a bow before I do that. Oh, actually, I said I would not explore, but I lied. I know where to get a bow. It's not that far out of the way. Okay, I'm not going to remember every single little secret. Actually, if there's anything I miss, this is the kind of playthrough where you are free to give me hints in the comments if there's something obvious. Like, if I miss, I'm not going to find every single Korok, so, like, you can point them out if you like. I appreciate comments. But where am I? Why am I not at the right place? Oh, because I need to go further up. But yeah, some hidden chest that has armor specifically. I love collecting armor and upgrading armor. So I mentioned not a true 100% playthrough, but I would like to upgrade and get as much armor as possible because the armor in this game is awesome. And I think I'll know when I get to a certain point if I have the DLC properly unlocked or if I need to re-download it. Okay, how do I get to a bow? Okay. Is it all the same button? Okay, we'll mess with this later. Yeah, these ones that are dead and that are not active give you parts that you will need for more crafting stuff later. So not a bad idea to run up to them. We'll get some skills that'll make getting stuff from them easier as well. Okay, so now that I've got a bow, how do you take out the bow? Right trigger? Okay. That's simple enough. Oh, do I have motion controls turned off? Options. Don't use amiibo. I don't have any amiibo, so I know that there's cool stuff you can do with amiibo to get, like, Epona and a bunch of other cool stuff. Invert vertical camera on. Camera sensitivity normal. Aim with motion controls off. I think that's part of what. Fix menu map. Okay. I like jumping. Okay, where was that? So I went from here. Okay, it's over here. How do you sneak? Not like that. Left. Okay. Don't know how sneaky I need to be. Okay. Let's see how good of a shot I am. Oh. What? Don't tell me I'm gonna waste all my arrows. Okay, I feel like there was no in between there. One shot left, or I need to do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Haha. Love this game. So what that did is it dropped the chandelier down and blew up all the explosive boxes in there before those guys could come out and destroy me. Do you have any arrows? Okay. Hopefully you aren't a blue bokoblin. I knew you would be. This guy might one-shot me, so I need to watch out. Yeah, that 12 damage Spike Boko Club. It's pretty nice. So yeah, the different colored creatures. Oh, he's actually, is he a bokoblin? Oh yeah, moblins are the big ones. They're bokoblins. So yeah, the different colors can indicate how strong they are. Ooh, we have fire arrows. Don't want to waste those. Well, waste. Don't want to use those immediately. Alright, so let's head towards our objective. How do you do the whistle sprint? Like, is it up? Oh, it's down. So yeah, you can do a thing where, like, if you're really good at this, you can whistle and cancel. I can't do that. Ooh, do y'all have arrows? Oh, how do you dodge? Can you roll in this game? I thought you could. Apparently not. Ooh, got my first shield. Traveler sword. Okay, now we are cooking with gas. I guess that's what I need to. You can't dodge, but you can, or I guess you kind of can if you're locked on. I think that's what it is. Again, if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Comments are fun. I'll stop that. Also, I don't know how long I want to keep these episodes. I'm gonna try between like 45 minutes and an hour, depending on what's going on. If we have an extra long, like, dungeon or something like that, I may make it a little longer. Freaking love this game. Yeah, and the Switch 2 just makes it look all that much more gorgeous. Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. This always weirds me out. Regional map extracted. Yo-ho! Oh, not yet. Remember.
Try to
don't know who you
You
are,
have been
British
asleep
girl.
for the past 100
Oh.
years. The beast.
For
When
reference,
the
I do
beast
know who
regains
this
its
is.
true power, this world will face its end.
The voice and this.
Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay. Follow the Sheikah Slate. Do I just go down? Yeah, don't try jumping off of the whole tower. There is fall damage. Oh, here he is. He's at the bottom, not the top. Santa! My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were at the top of the tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. Did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? Link did not, no. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of the atrocity enshrouding the castle? That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocents' lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash the blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle after I collect about 120 shrines? I do. Had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. The heck's a paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not. Will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. $5. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Main quest, isolated plateau. Open the adventure log. Come, let me show you something. Isolated plateau, thanks. Is that also how I access my menu? Oh, okay. Same thing. You see those bokoblins over there? You see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. What's your point? I would think such a place would house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Okay, old man, if that is your name. Alright, so let's... Yeah. Ow. Probably help if I saved, like, ever. System save. I know this game auto-saves, but... Whoa. I'm making combat look relatively a breeze. Restless Cricket, nice. But, it can be quite unforgiving. I don't want to quite say Souls-like, but if there were Zelda Souls-like, this would be it. Oh, we have a cooking pot. We will do that once we have some more ingredients. Traveler Sword, am I full on... I'm now full. So that should be fine for now. Is there any secrets here? Are there any fish here? Are there any fish? Oh yeah, and you can pretty much climb anything. I don't know if I'd mentioned that previously. Like, is there anything up this tree? This looks like a very conspicuous tree. Oh, that's just to get up there. Okay. Omen Owl Shrine. Oh, I remember what the first one is. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Oh, I should have. Oh well. It just changed the shrine to blue. Oops. And that was just me smacking my microphone. There's a reason I have 22 whole followers at the time of this. Super professional. Yeah, if you do like what you see in this game, I played lots of RPGs, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 through 3, some various Final Fantasy titles, the remake series of Final Fantasy 7 in particular, and what's the other big one I was doing? Oh, Dragon Quest 8, 3DS, and 11. So, if you like any of those, check out the rest of my content. Magnesis. So this is what makes this game so cool. So in old Zelda games, the objective was, hey, find items that help you in each and every dungeon. And basically whatever item you get in the dungeon is going to be the key to unlocking that puzzle. In this game, it gives you all the mechanics pretty much up front. We'll be collecting them on the Great Plateau for the most part. And then after that, it's like, hey, use whatever the heck you want to solve the game in any way possible. And that freedom is what makes this game absolutely amazing. You can just push these. I can bash a robot. Ancient Screw. Did he drop anything else? Oh yeah, there are also hidden chests in every dungeon. My plan is to get every hidden chest in every dungeon and not fail miserably. Okay, let's try a little more finesse. Thanks. That shouldn't be that hard. This one, pretty straightforward. You don't have a lot of tools at your... how do you pull in? Okay. If only there were buttons at the bottom of the screen that told you. Inventory is full will be the bane of our existence. You will see that so many times. So we're going to go ahead and take the Traveler's Bow. So count as the chest. Getting collected, it was a little better than the ones we had anyway. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. Or, you have proven... I don't know what voice. I am Omen now, the creator of this shrine. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylian, dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. Luckily, I'm going to be skipping most of those combos, so I don't actually have to figure out. May the Goddess Shrine smile upon you. I can workshop that voice. Most of the games I have done have been fully voice acted, so I haven't had a whole lot of practice and doing my own little dialogue. Or in the case of the Xenoblade games, there is so much non-voice acted dialogue that I just didn't voice act it, or my playthroughs would have been 300 hours. Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. What does that mean? However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear, but perhaps that is not true for everyone. Ho ho ho. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It's been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe, known as the Sheikah, inhabited these lands. I'm pretty sure I'm saying Sheikah right. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. The ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. This plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Joking? Oh, ho, ho. I'm afraid not. Do not worry. I have a little trick to share with you for your effort. It's called fast travel. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you awoke, the shrine where you came from, and the tower. Travel instantly to any of those places within the Sheikah slate. Pretty nifty, huh? So I heard quite some time ago. Do not know if it actually works as such. It had better freaking work, because this game would be too long otherwise. Nope. It helps if you pick the right place to travel to. So, this is the Shrine of Resurrection. So you can see, you can just fast travel anywhere you want. But we didn't want to go here. We want to go to the tower. Rapunzel, the tower. Surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. So, if I had gone straight here, this would have made more sense. How did you leave an old man his secrets? Now then, I want you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Know about the scope? I did. I played this game before. Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like on the map. View distant things and mark them with pins.
Ooh.
Got it. Okay. How do you do it again? It literally just told me. So that's another tower. Can't get to. Let's see. There's one right here. There's one right here. And then there should be one off to the left, I think, on the ground. Ooh, that's the next one I want to go to. Do I want to do that one this video? Yeah, let's do that one. And then next video can be the other 2 shrines. Oops. So that's what you don't want to do. Maybe I will end it there. Nah, I can't end on that. Okay. Did that save my progress? No. Don't think it did. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay. We already saw that.
Ooh.
Okay. So let's try this again. 1, a 2, a 3. Oops. A 3. Okay, so let's actually press the climb down button. And let's not miss our jumps. Okay, I want the yellow one. Oh, there was some treasure outside of the Magnesis Shrine, but whatever. Yeah. There will be plenty of exploring in this, I promise, because once we get off the Great Plateau, I will only have a vague idea of where I'm going for the most part. Alright. Why would you save right here? Don't think you are one. Hey, more ancient screws. Okay. Let's see if I still got this. These guys screw you up. But nope. Ha! Whaley. You can parry those attacks. And the other fun thing I like to do is if you just kind of jump, it should miss you, but it won't miss you every time. I'm gonna try this one more time. And then I might save this next shrine for the next episode. Okay. So it's a lot faster than I remember. Oh. Oops. Okay, how do you lock on? Like that. Nice. Yeah, you can perfect parry, and you can deflect their death beam back at them, and destroy them. And you get lots of loot for doing it. It is legitimately awesome. When you first play this game, those guys are possibly the scariest thing ever, and they still are, but we're gonna save doing that. Second try. I will take second try. Again, been 5 years since I had tried that. And let's finish this off on a win. So thanks everyone for watching. My name is Sausage. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough, or hope you do enjoy the playthrough. And stay tuned. There will be a lot more episodes to come. Thanks everyone.